As far as what's going on here in...
You have a lot going on. You really do.
I always have a lot going on.
I know, but usually you have the tropics to watch.
She's the hardest working woman in weather.
That's true. Tropics to watch, and everything going on here with storms and cool down.
We had to start with the tropics because
Right.
those are by far and away starting to pick up big time activity-wise. We are moving into the peak of hurricane season. That happens in early September. So this is not unusual, but we do have Tropical Storm Dorian, and this is going to push just to the south of Puerto Rico over the next few days, eventually becoming a Category 1 hurricane. As it starts to move over the Dominican Republic and Haiti, it will weaken back into a depression. At this point, we are just too far out to tell if this is going to have any impacts, if any, on the southeastern United States. So we're going to be watching Dorian very closely, but we're also watching one additional area. This is just to the east of Florida, just off the southeastern coast of Georgia. It has about an 80% chance of development of becoming our next tropical system. In the next 5 days, it will be named Erin if it does become our next tropical system. Here's the good news about this one is the system that moved through the southeast this weekend, bringing us the rain yesterday, the cooler weather today. That's going to help keep this off into the Atlantic, and you can see the motion of that pushing back into the Atlantic. It's not going to be a threat to us here in the southeast. A few isolated showers through the overnight hours as you wake up and walk out the door tomorrow morning. The better rain chances for the first half of the day will be along and west of Atlanta over towards the Alabama and Georgia border. As we move later into the afternoon, these will spread across the area, and the best chance of rain will be later tomorrow evening as we get past the 7, 8, even 9 o'clock hour. Those higher chances will continue right into Monday, overnight into Tuesday morning. We're going to see the 60s again tomorrow morning. We actually fell into the 60s this morning for the first time in 29 days. We did not drop below 70 degrees. It was all part of that big heat wave that we saw in Atlanta. We've been baking in the heat, baking in the humidity, finally seeing a nice break. A couple mornings in the 60s this week, but we will eventually climb back into the 70s. 69 degrees by 9 o'clock tomorrow morning. The rain chances build in as we go throughout the day, but we will only reach the 70s again tomorrow afternoon. Believe it or not, that nice cool weather sticking around for one more day before the pattern slowly starts to change. 79 in Atlanta, 80 degrees in Athens, a lot of upper 70s along and north of I-20, some lower 80s along and south of I-20. All in all, though, temperatures running anywhere from 5 to almost 10 degrees below average for this time of year. Atlanta's most accurate forecast, we will climb back into the 90s once we get rid of the rain chances, and we're going to start off Labor Day weekend dry with those high temperatures in the 90s and a lot of sunshine. Alicia, Mike?